Hey, how you doing, everyone? ForceRaider here, and welcome back for some more Puzzle Agent, specifically Puzzle Agent 2! I've been meaning to play this for kind of a while, because it's been a bit since I finished the first Puzzle Agent. I originally meant to immediately follow that up with the second installment, and got a little bit behind on that. There were just some other things that I wanted to play at the time. But here we are now, ready to go. So I can take control of Nelson Tether's life and direct him into a way that I think... I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. It's kind of late. Just did like a 9-hour stream on Twitch. I've made sure there are no issues this time, and I won't have anything weird happen with my recording. Because I'm really, really tired of that stuff happening now.
Nelson Tethers, Department of Puzzle Research. Just arrived in Scoggins, Minnesota. There's a weird man staring at me. Some kind of thing going on at the local eraser factory. Locals report hearing whispers. Snow must be playing tricks on my eyes. For a second, I thought I saw...
This game is exceptionally loud. I have to probably just adjust it in the video. Can Nelson see the unique details of the moon? Rotate the rings of the scope until each ring is locked in place and each column of symbols contains no duplicates. What? Yeah, what? Rotate the rings of the scope until each ring is locked in place and each column of symbols contains no duplicates. Okay, so I just gotta move these in column. Okay. Oh. It's the gnome. I mean, yeah, it's just like, I was confused by that. It's just a little too easy. Unless I did something horribly wrong. Oh, thank goodness. Moon focus. Top agent. No, I don't need a how on that one.
Eraser Factory is back open, even though Foreman Isaac Davner remains missing. The Bureau's marking this case officially closed.
Put some other tethers.
Ingram? Oh, hiya, Nelson. Thought you'd left for the night.
Well, why are you looking at the stuff on my desk? Or just in general, why are you in my office when I'm not here? Vegetable crimes, Scoggins, trespassing. What else can I get before I go to the actual puzzle?
How are things going in vegetable crimes?
The guys in leafy greens are pretty busy, but you know how dull it is in roots and tubers. We haven't had a real case since the Taro murders back in '76. What I wouldn't give to see some field action like you did. Puzzle division. Wow!
It's a little scratchy on that audio, isn't it?
Are you looking through the Scoggins file?
I sure am. Oh, I hope you don't mind. It's just, I'm kind of a fan. You didn't just reopen some eraser factory. You completely cracked that case like it was some first-timer's letter substitution puzzle.
Yeah, crack that case wide open. So, what are you doing in my office?
Check it out! I just solved the latest from Japanese puzzle master Hanji Monosaki. It's rated 4 dragons. Looks like you've got some competition in the puzzle-solving department.
Yeah, about that.
Time to put him in his place, I guess. Can you solve this 4-dragon puzzle designed by puzzle master Hanji Konasaki? What is the next number? This sequence. In this sequence is what it should say. I hate these. Well, it's a Japanese puzzle. Should I read it from left to right or right to left? It's a good question. What is the sequence for this? 1, 12, 1, 2. Would it just be 1? I'm confused by this. I don't even have any gum on me right now. This may not go good. I don't have, I can't get any hints. Kind of feels like it's 1. Probably wrong. I probably just don't get this puzzle. I hate those sequence puzzles. Yeah, of course it's rejected. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. Give me a hint. Oh god, I do have gum. Wait, is that the gum I had left over from the last game? Pattern seems to reset after hitting 12. Is it 3? Okay. That's a lot of taxpayers' money just for solving a puzzle in my own office. Oh! I got the achievement for the Masaki puzzle and Christmas tree something. Acceptable. This is like only a slightly embarrassed.
Nice try, Jim, but you see here.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Don't worry, you almost... Hey, Jim, if you like puzzles, maybe you could do me a huge favor. I'm gonna be taking some time off, and I've still got all these tapes from the Scoggins case.
You want me to log them into evidence? These tapes must have all the puzzles.
Thanks, Jim. And I'll probably be recording more notes while I'm away.
No problem. Just mail them back to me and I'll file them through vegetable crimes.
Thanks for the help, Jim.
Yeah, Nelson. Have a good trip to wherever.
The Bureau's marking this case officially closed, but I can't leave it like this. The factory foreman is still missing, and there has to be some rational explanation for all the things I've seen. It's going to take all my vacation time, but I won't be able to relax until I've found Isaac Downer and gotten to the bottom of this case. The only way to do that is to go back to Scoggins, Minnesota.
Cool, going back. Oh, hey. Ooh, gum! Don't you dare go inside Tethers without getting the gum first.
I'm finally back in Scoggins. The place is a lot quieter at night. I don't see any of the familiar townspeople.
Bjorn is just
I'm going to check into
the
Valda's Inn
shadow.
and get a fresh start on the case in the morning.
Oh good, I can finally get the gum. Welcome back. Man, this is just throwing achievements at me. Oh, there's a piece up here. Wait, no, did it work? There we go. A lot of gum. Delicious used gum. Oh, I think, is that gum there? Yeah, it is. Why is there so much gum outside here and in such odd places? Like window cleaners and painters were just sticking their gum to anything that they could find. Any surface.
Oh my, Mr. Agent Tethers.
Well, isn't she surprised that you're here? Ooh, gum. What's this here? Oh, it is more gum, okay. There's so much more of it now.
Good evening, Mrs. Garrett.
Oh, dear. I mean, good evening, Agent Tethers. I didn't expect to see the FBI back here in town, not now that the eraser factory's back up and running.
This is just a personal trip.
Oh, hot dish. Here's the factory gum. Alright, let's save this.
Do you know where I can get some chewing gum?
Gum? Oh my, no. You won't find a stick of it anywhere in town.
Still?
Not until spring at the earliest, and maybe not even then.
Why do you say that?
There have been rumblings in the town council trying to ban it within city limits.
Well, 'cause
But
people can
gum's
stick
the
it
only
everywhere.
thing that helps me concentrate.
Yeah, it's all part of the new Keep Scoggins Beautiful campaign. It's just a darn shame. You can see pieces stuck to walls and trees everywhere you look.
I'll be on the lookout for it.
It's gross, dude.
I never did get to try your famous hot dish.
Ooh, well, have a seat and I can whip up. I mean, we're all out. No, sir, not a scrap of it anywhere. Can't make any hot dish for the guests just come in from the cold.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah.
You're holding out on me. You have the hot dish.
Has
Maybe
anyone
she's
heard
the
from the
hot
factory
dish.
foreman, Isaac Davner?
What? Who? Oh, no. I mean, I don't recall anyone with that name.
That's extra weird. Who got to you?
I suppose the factory's still running with no problems?
Oh, yeah. Our plant supplies the White House with all of its erasers, don't you know?
Yes, ma'am. It's a national treasure.
And you helped us get to the bottom of that nasty incident like a real town hero.
Well, it was no...
Which is why it's so unusual that you'd be back in town again.
I don't. You're acting so sketchy.
Could I get the same room I had last time?
Oh no, oh dear, this is terrible. We're completely booked up, I'm afraid. No vacancies.
No vacancies? In Scoggins?
Oh yeah, lots of, tourists. Here for the snow and, erasers. Look, you can see here for yourself.
Oh, man. She's trying so hard. It's painful to watch, really. Martha claims she has booked all of the rooms in the inn. Can you figure out room assignments that will satisfy everyone's requests and spare a room for Nelson to stay in? Wait a minute, is she really hooked up? There are 6 rooms at the inn, 3 on each floor. The guest requests are: Mr. Maxwell insisted he stay on the floor above Miss LaRue. Miss Dimpleton will not stay on a floor with more men than women. Mr. Lesson and Mr. Carlman always get rooms on the same floor. There are 6 rooms. And I have to factor in Tethers. Oh, he has to be on the same floor as these guys. Okay, I see how this will work. So I put I put these 3 on the top floor, and then these 2 on the bottom with Nelson. So Maxwell. Okay, LaRue has to. Oh no. Maxwell insists on staying on the floor above LaRue. Oh no, that messes things up a little, doesn't it? Wait, no. No. Maxwell on top, LaRue on bottom, Templeton on top, or no, on bottom. These two on top. Yeah, because there'll be two women down there, so Nelson has to be on the bottom floor. With the two women and the three guys have got to go upstairs. I'll be impressed if I get this right on the first try, but let's see. Aha! Puzzle finding vacancy. Oh yeah, I guess I do get an achievement for each puzzle that I solve. Didn't think about that. Top agent! Hot dog! It makes me happy. I kind of feel like it's a lot more glamorous than it was.
It looks like there's a room available.
Well, isn't this embarrassing? That room is being fumigated. Ghosts.
Ghosts?
Who are you gonna call?
No, not ghosts. The other thing.
Bedbugs?
Oh, heavens, no. Of course it's not bed bugs. It's,
Yeah, you have to shut down the
painters.
whole place if that were the case.
The room's being fumigated for painters?
Don't be silly, Agent Tethers. I mean to say the room's being painted. I'm sorry, but you'll just have to look somewhere else.
But
Nah.
it's freezing, and this is the only hotel in...
Yeah, no vacancies. You'll just have to go outside.
What? You gonna turn a man away into the cold? Martha, what happened to you? Fine. Maybe the game wants me to talk to Bjorn.
Scoggins hasn't wasted any time making me feel unsettled and unwelcome. Tried to check into the hotel, only to be told there were no vacancies. Unless the town's become a tourist hotspot, the innkeeper is trying to hide something.
Oh.
Just heard something from the alley behind the hotel. The alley where I saw one of those creatures. I'm going to investigate.
Hmm. His eyes were so wide. Oh.
Oh, it's just the door.
Oh, hi, Martha. Called the Zinn. Oh, she gave me a room anyway. What was that about? She just
The
covertly
noises in the
wanted me
alley
to go.
turned out to be
listen to
nothing
that?
more sinister than a back door to a warm room for the night. There has to be a reason Mrs. Garrett doesn't want anyone to know I'm staying here. But that, is a mystery for tomorrow.
I mean, what other reason would be the government, dude? Let's come here. I think I'm doing a pretty good job of keeping Scoggins clean, thank you. Anything else I can look at?
A hidden people lamp to stare at me all night while I sleep. Comforting.
At least it's facing away, dude. Help trace a sighting of the hidden people by arranging these photos in order. Oh. Would these not already be in order? I mean, order of events, 1, 2, 3, 4. It is, unless I'm misunderstanding. Oh, that was a throwaway. I just didn't have to do anything. Yeah, hidden sightings. Give me all those amazing stamps. I can show off how good of an agent I am.
Well, that takes care of that one.
Cool. Anything else here? No?
I wonder if I could sneak this painting out in my carry-on luggage.
Oh, come on. Let's go to sleep, Tethers.
It's clear now that the mysteries of Scoggins go deeper than the incident at the eraser factory. And I'm convinced I made the right choice to come back. Assuming, of course, I make it through the night.
Oh, that's freaky. Hey, Tethers, keep it down. There are other people in the building. What'd you get there, Tethers? Isaac Daffner does not exist. Oh no. Of course. Discover the secret message by placing the names of Scoggins' missing residents in the order they disappeared, starting from the first to go missing. That'd be Isaac Daffner. Unless it's that he doesn't exist. One of the Daryls went missing? What?
It's no good.
Wait, what?
Someone knows I'm in town because I've just received a note. Isaac Daffner does not exist. I won't have any idea what that means until I've gotten enough information to solve the puzzle on the other side. My first priority tomorrow is to take this note into town and find out what these names have in common.
So wait, is he just not allowed to go through the front door anymore? Oh, that was friendly. Oh. Daryl is missing. Oh, more gum. I think that last piece was IBC. Ooh, big red. Good shit.
Stupid flyers. Crash of a black moon.
Excuse me. Daryl, was it?
Hang on, Hey, you're that FBI guy.
Special Agent Tethers, Puzzle Research Division.
Yeah, well, I've got a missing person case for you guys to solve.
The factory foreman?
That's old news. I'm talking about my brother Daryl.
Could you tell me more about your brother's disappearance?
We were out past Sesame Woods a couple of days ago. Daryl split off on his own because he said we were in Barrelope country.
Barrelope?
Oh, they're real. Don't doubt it.
And he was scared of them.
Scared? Nah, he went hunting for him. Haven't seen him since.
Well, hey, what can you tell me about some of this other stuff?
Have you seen or heard from Isaac Daffner since I left?
Who?
The foreman of the eraser factory. He went missing after the factory shut down.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah, figures. People here go missing all the time.
Really? Is that a thing now?
Do you know anything about the hidden people?
Great. My brother goes missing, and the FBI comes to ask me about forest gnomes.
You don't believe in them?
You should have come here earlier, when I was 4 years old and listened to bedtime stories.
Okay, Daryl, calm down. Can you tell me anything else about your brother's disappearance?
Is there anything else you can tell me about Daryl?
He's allergic to walnuts. What do you want to know? Not much to it, Mr. FBI. He went missing out past Sesame Woods, and somebody needs to go look for him.
Well, how long has he been missing?
Where have you been putting up those flyers?
I've been getting permission first. It's legal.
Need any help?
Sure. Federal tax dollars should work.
Hey, I'm trying to help you, Daryl. You need to calm down. Daryl is passing out flyers in the neighborhood, but the flyer bandit is at large and will steal them. Really? Figure out where to place the stacks to ensure 50 flyers reach the end of the paths. Oh boy, it's the fish thing, isn't it? Ensure that exactly 50 flyers will make it to the other side of town. Each person will pick up one paper at a fork in the road. Half will take the left path. The bandit will steal the flyers from anyone who passes by him. The bandit is at one of the 3 locations marked with A, but nobody knows which one. With a question mark, but nobody knows which one. This is dude, this is the other one. Wait, is this gonna give me like, oh, this gives me exact like readouts. Okay, that actually makes it easier than the fish puzzle. I don't have to do the math on where stuff ends up. Does only one of these have to get up to 50, or is it total 50? I'm just gonna put everything in and see what I get. That's not very many. Yeah, none of these paths are... Oh, this is gonna be a little irritating. I'm sorry, did I read this wrong? Oh. Oh no. I'm stupid. I wasted a hint on that and I just didn't understand it. The bandit can only be at one of these locations. Yeah, I have to make all of these be 3. I mean, I have to make all 3 of these be the same one, so this is it. I didn't even bother to count. Oh, cool. First try. Man, I didn't even have to use a hint. Whatever. Okay, cool.
There you go. That should get everybody in town on the lookout for Daryl.
I doubt it in this town. People disappear all the time in Scoggins.
When?
Nobody even notices anymore.
There have been other missing people?
Plenty others. Even that researcher over at the campground had his buddy go missing just last week.
Do you know where I could...
He's got a trailer at the Wallows campground. Name's Alfred, something or other. Have fun, Mr. FBI. Try looking for my brother while you're at it.
Why you gotta be so salty? I understand your brother's missing, but
Isaac
it's not my
Dabner's
fault.
just one of many missing people around Scoggins. The cases might all be related. I'm heading to the Wallows to ask a researcher there about his missing friend. And look for Daryl's brother, of course.
Okay, wait, so I wasn't listening to that last one. Where do I gotta go? At least I don't have the sheriff mucking things up for me. Gum, yes. Thank you. The more gum is that a tiny bit of snow on there. It is gum! Winter flavored. Is it blended in with the snow?
Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for a researcher.
You found one.
I'm Special Agent Tethers with the FBI Puzzle Research Division, Dr.
Versteckt. But that's my father's name. Call me Alfred. I'm doing anthropological research here in Scoggins. I'm a student of mankind.
Oh. Well, if you're an anthropologist, then are you studying the people of Scoggins? What you do, you're supposed to, like, study, like, people's culture and stuff like that. That's what anthropology is about immersing yourself in other people's culture in order to understand it.
Someone in town said your friend had gone missing?
Friend? Oh, yes, they must be talking about my graduate student, Will Medlock. Very bright young man. Disappeared, when was that? 2 months ago?
That was before the incident at the eraser factory. But no one mentioned it before.
Can't say I'm surprised. Local law enforcement was no help.
Yes, I've met the local law enforcement.
People here are more interested in puzzles than missing people.
Alright, well, can you tell me more about your grad student?
Is there anything else you can tell me about this missing grad student, Will?
Well, now that I think about it, I wonder if spending time in Scoggins was starting to have an effect on him.
How do you mean?
He became unfocused. Talked about nightmares and whispers. I didn't think much of it at the time. He walked away in the middle of one of my discussions about the transformative power of myth and legend. I thought he was just bored, but I never saw him again.
What is an anthropologist doing in Scoggins, Minnesota?
Same thing an anthropologist does anywhere else. I'm studying people.
The people of Scoggins? Is there enough to study?
Oh my, yes. The shared reality made by the people and their folklore. I've been here for years, and I've just barely scratched the surface. Don't you get the sense that this is a town on the cusp of something big? Their folklore, their fascination with puzzles. It's as if the energy of thought is being transformed into solving one of the great problems of our age.
What else can you tell me about your research?
How long have you been here in Scoggins?
Let's see, about 15 years? I'm on my 8th government grant.
Wow! That's a lot of money.
Do you know anything about the missing factory foreman, Isaac Davner?
Ah, yes. Fascinating story, that. A real suburban myth in the making. To the people of Scoggins, he's the archetype of the martyr, the ritual sacrifice made as an attempt to assert control over capricious nature.
Wait a second. Davner is not a myth. He's a real person. I've met him.
Myths are real, Agent Tethers. We're all characters playing roles. The hero in a quest for truth. The wise, mysterious sage who serves as his guide.
Wise. Right. You must know something about the local stories about gnomes?
The hidden people? Well, of course. They're the ones who brought me here in the first place. I'm studying the myth and worship of the hidden people.
Oh, then you've dealt with that cult, the Brotherhood of Scoggins.
Oh my, yes. Frightfully mad, all of them. Be careful, Agent Tethers. Their devotion to the hidden people makes them extremely driven and extremely dangerous.
I mean, Hillary Davner, who was in said cult, did try to put me at the bottom of the lake.
Thanks for your time, Alfred. If you hear any more about Isaac Davner or your missing friend, please let me know.
I've just spoken with a mild-mannered but extremely driven agent from the FBI. He was looking for information about the hidden people and the rash of disappearances in the area, including young Will's. Of course, if he's investigating a missing persons case, he'd best talk to Sheriff Bogg. The sheriff may not be helpful, but he is the one man in town with information about all the missing residents.
What he said.
He was recording. The local anthropologist. Oh no, I don't want to go see Bogg. Oh well, what's with this?
That fire pit hasn't been used since the last thaw, assuming this place ever thaws.
Oh, well, thank you, Tethers. Oh! I don't want to go find Sheriff Bog. This may not go well. Maybe I should have gone to the Sesame Woods first. Bog's missing, isn't he?
I'm finally desperate enough to visit Sheriff Boggs' office, but he's already working against me. A note on the door says, "Out to grab a bite." If I want any answers, I'll have to head to the Moose Ear Diner.
It'd be funny if there's gum here somewhere I can click. I don't see it in here though. Just go here. I don't really want to go to the Moose Ear Diner. Do I even have a choice? I don't see the Sesame Woods listed on here. Fine, game. At least the sign's still working. Oh, there's one of the posters for Daryl. Ah, more gum. Some Big Red, a little bit of wintergreen over here. I don't see any more anywhere else. Okay, fine, I'll go in. Dear God. Oh, hey, gum. On the seat. Butt gum! Everybody loves butt gum. You know what? I'm gonna do this one first.
Equal distribution of weight between birds. 12 votes to title compensation circuit. The Whispers.
Oh. Hi, Steve.
You're that FBI agent. Grapples?
Tethers. Have you seen Isaac Davner around town?
Davner? The old eraser factory foreman? Oh, nobody's seen him since the incident.
At least you remember.
There seem to be a lot of missing persons cases around Scoggins.
Yeah? Stuff happens.
Did you know any of the missing people?
I don't talk to a lot of people in town. Just here for business.
What can you tell me about the hidden people?
I'm not into that anymore. Market dropped out on gnome figurines.
No, I mean real ones.
Real hidden people? Are you trying to catch me saying something crazy? Is this entrapment?
No, it's not.
Are you okay, Steve? You seem tense.
I'm not tense. Lots of people have trouble sleeping. It doesn't mean anything.
How long have you had trouble sleeping?
Since the eraser factory reopened. Why?
Just asking.
You know, for a friend.
How's business?
I'm not into tchotchke smuggling anymore, if that's what you're asking.
No, I was just...
You can't prove anything.
Calm down.
Okay. It's that I just can't figure out this problem. Maybe you can help.
Okay, fine. Transport the 4 animals across the river in as many trips as you need. Keep in mind the boat's weight limit and prevent the critters from eating each other. Wait a minute, this is a lot like the bug one with the Daryls. Okay, while the animals are friendly, left unattended, the bear will eat the wolf will eat the mongoose will eat the snake, and the snake will eat the bear. What? Somehow. The boat has a weight limit of 201. Then what am I trying to get across exactly? Transport the 4 animals across the river in as many trips as you need. Keep in mind the boat's weight. Okay. I don't quite understand it other than just getting them all across without getting the dead end. Ah, good. Cross the streams. This is game trying to tell me first about like exterminators for ghosts and across the streams. Like, how many Ghostbuster references are going to be in this game? I've been wearing my Ghostbuster shirt this time. I wonder if I wore it in any of the other videos for this game. Well, for the first game.
The foreman's wife, Glory Davner, is still working at the diner as if nothing's happened. Even though her husband's still missing, and the last time I saw her, she was using a chainsaw to try to drown me under a lake of ice. I still don't know how she's involved, but I'd better make it clear I'm only trying to help if I want to get any information.
Well, you gonna actually talk to her? Oh, okay.
Mrs. Davner, Glory, I think Isaac must have been involved in something big.
I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Don't play with coy with me. Is it just the same audio over again?
If you've got any information, it's not just a crime to keep quiet. It's preventing me from being able to help find your husband.
I don't know where Isaac is, honest. I'm sorry.
Fine, I guess I'll talk to Sheriff Bog.
Hello, Sheriff Bog.
Man who held
Agent
me up
Heather?
at gunpoint.
What are you doing back in town? We got everything under control, and we don't need the FBI poking its...
Calm down, Sheriff. I'm just here on personal leave.
Well, I keep my eye on tourists just the same as FBI agents.
I mean, really? I should be having you arrested for, you know, holding a federal agent at gunpoint, which is a very serious crime. Oh yeah, the gunpoint thing. I can actually bring that up.
When I filed my report with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
Come on, Tethers. I don't know how you boys do things in Washington, but out here, sometimes a man's gotta do what he's gotta do, even if it means drawing a gun on a fella.
What?
No,
When
we're
I
talking
filed
about
my
this
report
again.
with the Bureau, I left out the part about you holding me at gunpoint.
Come on, Tethers. But out, fella.
What?
No, I agree with Tethers. What? You committed a federal crime.
I hope you've started to take Bjorn's cult seriously. I'm convinced they're behind the disappearance of Isaac Davner.
Why? That's crazy. The Brotherhood of Scoggins are valued members of this community. I'm not gonna let them be harassed by anybody, FBI or no.
I should bash that stupid nose of yours right in your damn face.
I've heard that Isaac Davner is only one of the people to go missing around Scoggins. What can you tell me about the other disappearances?
What can I tell you? Nothing. Sure, I got files on all the so-called missing persons, but I don't have to show them to any FBI man, especially one who's not here on official business.
I believe the hidden people have something to do with the incident at the factory.
Agent Heather, please. Just because we don't live in some fancy city doesn't mean you can treat us like gullible yokels.
Oh my goodness, Tethers, it's okay to just lose your shit on this man right now. Just go ahead, dive into the stall and beat the ever-loving crap out of him.
You've been just as helpful as always, Sheriff Bog.
Glad to be of service, Agent Chathers. Enjoy your time in our town and behave yourself.
Agent Tethers,
Ah!
we need to talk. Outside.
Well.
What did you need to talk about, Mrs. Davner?
It's about Isaac. He's not back yet. He's supposed to be back.
Well, first, let's, bring up, the matter of, you being the other person in this town that tried to kill me.
I warn you, Glory, that attacking an FBI agent with a chainsaw is a federal offense.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you were going to stop the Brotherhood. I couldn't let you. Isaac needed to finish his journey.
Why are you worried about Isaac now? You're the one who helped them take him.
You don't understand. It was the only way to save him.
Save him?
Isaac was troubled. The Brotherhood offered us a way to cure him.
How were the Brotherhood supposed to cure Isaac?
Some kind of spiritual thing, I guess. Neither of us really understood it, but we were desperate.
Do you have any idea where the hidden people would have taken Isaac?
The hidden people aren't real.
Oh, come on.
But I saw them taking Isaac away.
It's the Brotherhood. They lied.
Oh, come the hell on.
What do you mean when you say the Brotherhood lied?
Bjorn talked about finding peace by communing with forest spirits. I thought it was a... what's the word?
A metaphor?
No, a crock. But we'd try anything, and now Isaac's missing.
In the lodge, I saw a photo of you and Isaac with the rest of the Brotherhood.
They said they could help us, help Isaac. But they've been taking people. They took Isaac. It's all my fault.
They took Isaac? Have you told the sheriff?
The sheriff knows. He's working with them.
You know, Tethers, you need to go ahead and take the sheriff's advice and, you know, do what a man's gotta do. Unholster your gun, point it right into his face, and tell him to go give you those files. Give him a lift to his office. Hey, that'd go a little odd, wouldn't it? He'd have to ask Bog to meet him up at the office, then hold him at gunpoint and tell him to get the files out.
Look, Glory, I'd like to stay and talk, but
You've got to get the missing person files.
that's actually a good idea.
I'll make sure Sheriff Bogg stays in the diner. Find out anything you can about Isaac.
Oh, that's actually extremely helpful.
I finally got some help, more or less, in finding Isaac Davner. His wife, Glory, believes that the local cult is behind all the missing person cases in Scoggins. I'm going back to the sheriff's office to find out exactly what he's hiding in his files.
Oh, hi again.
Oh, Mr. Scruffman, you've been there the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fine. Before I go, I'll talk to Scruffman. Oh, it's a puzzle. Of course it is. Between the 5 generators, power all. Wait, am I reading that weird? Between the 5 generators, power all devices using every available power outlet. Generators will evenly split power if used twice. Each device must be powered exactly to their power needs. Wait, what's... okay. This is the bird puzzle. Oh, I think I got it. Like on the first try. Hold on. Let me just be sure. $25, $30, that's $40, that's $15. That's $5, that's $30. Yeah, this should be right. Yeah! Power grid. Got it. A little smug about that one. Yeah, that was easier than the power requirement puzzles from Dead Space 3. Well, can I talk to Scruffman now?
That conversation between Gloria and me was strictly confidential, you know.
He's like, what conversation?
I know you'd like Isaac out of the way, but I'm going to find him.
If you say so.
That all y'all are going to talk
Still
about?
working on that sign, huh?
Things fall apart.
Well, Scruffman, are you the one that keeps breaking stuff?
Still working on that sign, huh?
Ah, no. I don't. Come on. Just speed through the dialogue there. Alright, so I guess the next place I need to go is Sheriff Boggs' place. Break into his office and steal the missing persons files so I can get an idea of what's going on around here. But I'm gonna save that for next time. Though I am really glad to be back in the Puzzle Agent, and I kinda wanna keep playing Puzzle Agent 2 here. I kinda can't, because if I am not careful, I'll just keep going at it. And, well, I don't think my hard drive can handle quite that much footage at one time. I'm kidding. But I got other things I want to record, not just this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you just have an opinion, boys, why don't you go ahead and leave your comments down below, and I'll get back to making more awesome videos for you guys. Later!